And welcome to the Ames High Gym where the Little Cyclones host the Newton Cardinals. Newton is coached by Mike Moran and assistant coach Mark Pride. Ames High is coached by Vance Downs and assistant coach Perry Justin. And now, here is your starting lineup for Ames. At guard, a 6-foot senior, number 22, James Hayes. At guard, a 5'11 senior, number 32, David Buey. At guard, a 6-foot junior, number 30, Ryan Pace. At forward, a 6'3 junior, number 40, Austin Arnott. At center, a 6'10 senior, number 54, Ross Marsden.
Welcome back. We're just about ready for the opening tip-off. Ames High wearing their home white uniforms with orange numbers trimmed in black. And for the Newton Cardinals wearing their away red with black numbers trimmed in white. You're listening to Little Cyclone Basketball here on 1430 KSI Ames. Trey Fleas, BJ Shaven along with you. Kyle Moss, our producer, back at the studio on the opening tip, controlled by the Ames High Little Cyclones as James Tays will be at the point. Ames High will swing it to the near side wing to Cadis. Now left side to Muey. Newton will remain in a box in one zone. Here's Arnaud, works baseline left, goes up right hand layup, good by Austin Arnaud. And a good athletic move, Trey, along the baseline to put Ames on the board first.
Oh, that was a good move. I would expect Austin Arnaud to do that quite a bit.
Underneath, Hobo Heinrich back to Greeley, left side. Baseline jumper good from 17 feet away from the baseline to the left for Kurt Greeley, and we're tied up at 2. 7:25 to go in the opening period. Here's Marsden at the tab of the circle. Takes a dribble in, now to Muey. He'll spot up, 17-foot jumper, not there. Rebound to Newton. And the Cardinals come up with the basketball as Hobo Heinrich gets the board. He'll shoot it ahead to Scott Kelly. He'll drive the lane, right hand layup, good by Scott Kelly. Nobody picked him up. Down to the other end, here's Marsden, and he'll put it up for Newton. Boy, a great baseball pass down the floor from Tays, and we're tied up at 4, 6:54 left to go in the opening period.
Both teams are wasting no time scoring.
They've really put it on the floor. Newton will lose it out of bounds for their first turnover. Hobo Heinrich can't handle a dribble. And the ball went out of bounds along the near sideline. Again, tied up at 4, 6:45 now left to go in the opening period. It's Ames and Newton here in Iowa Conference play. Game being broadcast tonight from Ames High Gymnasium. Inside Arnaud, right block layup, partially deflected away by Derek Long. Here come the Cardinals. Kelly into the front court, quickly covered up by Ames High's defense. He'll spot up, take a three from the left wing. It's a wide shot. Rebound loose on the floor. Players scrum for it. Newton up with it. Greeley left side. Here's Kelly. Caught up and has a ball stolen away by David Muey. Good steal there by Muey. Arnaud to the front court with a pass, and it's turned over as Derek Law intercepts the pass. He'll drive it ahead with the right hand. Now driving in the lane. Pulls up, fadeaway jump shot, overshot the hoop, rebound to Arnaud, and he'll come up with a rebound. He'll give it ahead to Tays. Front court, right hand on the dribble. Along the near side of the court, Newton staying in a 2-3 zone. They go to Marsden up high to Cadis. Along the left wing, quickly covered up. He'll bounce it away to Tays in between the circles. Inside, Marsden high post down to the low. Block, layup by Arnaud, not there, but he's fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. So Austin Arnaud to the line with our first team foul of the game. It goes against Cardinals. The Newton Cardinals were tied up at 4 with 5:47 left to go here in the opening period.
Well, the game that started out pretty ended here pretty badly in those last 3 possessions. Back and forth.
Adam and Hobo Heinrich, both teams really getting their transition game going. They're just not finishing, right?
Yeah, that's true. They are getting the ball moving down the court. Both teams looking to play a fast-paced game. Arnaud misses both free throws, still tied up at 4. 5:40 to go in the opening period. Here's Kelly driving with the right hand to the baseline to the right, cut off, will circle it back out. Thought about the 3, will pound it into Derek Law on the right block, working it in on Cadis, and Law called for a travel. That's the 3rd turnover of the game committed by Newton. 5:31 left to go in the first period, still tied up at 4. Newton with some full court pressure, a 2-2-1 press. Ames high and backcourt with it with James Taves. He'll get it ahead to Cadis. Avoids the trap as he gets it to Muley on the right wing. He'll drive baseline, dishes it to the middle. Marsden layup, good! Good drive and finish from Muley to Marsden. That's Ross's 4th point, and it's a 6-4 Little Cyclone lead with 5:08 to go in the first period. Kelly will drive in, tries to dish it underneath, does find Hobo Heinrich. His layup not there. Rebound to Marsden. He's caught up in traffic. And he'll outlet it ahead to Taves. Front court left side to Cadis in the corner. Now to Marsden. Foul line jumper on the way is no good from 15 feet. The rebound to Kelly. Newton will have it back. Kelly with the right hand of the dribble will speed it ahead and in the front court. Now we shoot it off the Law. Top of the circle. Derek Law looking to drive. Backing in. Spinning left. Turnaround jumpers up good. Derek Law with the turnaround J will tie it up at 6. Ames high quickly into the front court. Newton not getting back, and Marsden will lay it up and in. And James Taves with another assist. And it's an 8-6 ball game with 4:25 now left to go in the opening period. Newton will bounce it off to Greeley from the left wing to the high post. They'll swing it back outside to Kelly. Now backing in is Roskilly. He'll turn around jump shot. He'll hit it. Little 13-foot turnaround in the center of the lane. And we're tied up at 8. Very entertaining game right now as both teams are getting up and down the floor. 4:07 left to go in the opening period.
Britt Long checks in for the Cardinals.
And the Cardinals will go to the bench first time, or Britt Long will check in for the first time tonight. Looks like it's an exhausting pace out there.
Yeah, both teams here tonight are really getting the ball down the floor well. And I was thinking Ames is going to try to slow the game down, get it inside, but Ross Marsden, look, they're leaving it open.
And he'll lay it up and in again as Arnaud will hit Marsden, who's cutting in the lane, and Ross Marsden with 8 of the 10 team points. Here's a 3 from the right corner. Britt Long can't hit it. Rebound to James Taves, and the point guard will dribble it ahead. Little Cyclones up by 2. Here's Cadis. Gets it to Taves. Back to Cadis on the right wing. Cross-court pass left side wing. It goes to Muley. Ames high will play it around the perimeter. Here's Cadis for 3, right wing. It's up good. A 3-pointer by Ryan Cadis, and Ames high with a large receiver 5. It's 13-8. 3:25 to go in the opening period. Here's Greeley on the right wing. Will dish it down low. Roskilly on the left wing, and he'll put it up and in. Count the bucket. He's fouled, and Kyle Roskilly will go to the line to try to convert the 3-point play. Got Taves just trying to foul him as he came down, but he didn't take care of the ball. And Roskilly into the line to try to convert. Eric Bunker into the contest for the first time tonight for Ames High. He'll be in for Muley. 13-10 your score. The free throw by Roskilly is up and good. He's got 5 for Newton, and it's a 13-11 ball game in favor of Ames. Has a lead in the ball with 3:12 left to play here in the first period. Here's it Bunker. Bounce pass left side. Marsden right up good with the right hand. Ames High is making it look easy with Ross Marsden. 15-11 Little Cyclones. Driving down is Kelly. His layup is good. Ames High did not get him off, and it's a 15-13 ball game. Driving in, here's Cadis, right hand layup, partially deflected away. Newton up with a loose ball. Here's Derek Law. He'll drive it in the lane. Right hand layup not there. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Newton, and Ames High will get it back. 2:44 to go in the first period.
Really good tonight. He's already got 10 points. And looks like they're just going to keep trying to get him the ball. They're running the floor well.
Ryan Cadis now out of the ball game. He might have gotten hurt on that last play. He's going back into the locker room with the trainer. We'll keep you posted. David Muley in his place, who has the ball now, will find Taves. High post right side, it goes to Marsden. Out of Taves, reverse it left side to Eric Bunker. Darnan, left baseline. He has it swatted away by Greeley. Second turnover by Ames High. Newton can tie it or take the lead with a 3. And they lose the ball. Greeley will pick it up before the half-court line. Now gets it off to Roskilly. To Kelly. He'll try to lob it down to the block right side, and he's being fronted and can't get to it. Good job on defensive end for David Muley. Defend off Derek Law, and Newton will turn it over for the 4th time tonight. 15-13, Little Cyclones, 2-point lead. 2 minutes left to go in the opening period. Here's Muley on the drive. Will pull up center lane left and short. Rebound comes underneath to Newton. Here come the Cardinals. Roskilly, front court right side, drives the lane. Right hand layup, no good, but he's fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Really getting the ball up and down the floor. He might be able to hit the... James Taves just picks up his second personal foul. A big foul right there. The free throw on the way is up and good by Roskilly. All the way into overtime.
last week at Newton. The next free throw by Roskilly left short. Rebound tipped up. Chris Voss, who just checked into the game, will come up with a rebound. And he'll slowly walk it ahead for the Little Cyclones. 2-3 matchup zone. Little Cyclones go right to Mewey. Now to the baseline right, Arnott. He'll bounce it to the middle. It's deflected out of bounds by Kelly, and Ames High will hold on to it. 96 seconds left to go in the first period. 15-14 your score. Voss will play it in, baseline to the left. Will swing it way up in between the rings to Mewey. Mewey will get rid of it to Bunker. Now to Mewey, versus right side wing to Voss. Now to Mewey. High post Marsden, left corner Bunker. He'll fire up a three. Can't get it to go. Rebound tipped out. Marsden will get it. He'll give it off to Voss. And Ames High will keep the possession with a 1-point lead. Here's Mewey. Left side will go to Arnaud. Right block. Goes up. High jumping shot. No good. And a foul on the rebound called against Ames High. That'll be the third team foul against the Little Cyclones. And it will go against Eric Bunker. That will be his first. 15-14, Newton with an opportunity to take the lead. 1 minute to go in the opening period. Here's Greeley on the drive. Right-hand layup, no good. Rebound underneath the Arnaud. He'll outlet it ahead to Mewey. Front court right side, Mewey will hit Arnaud. Now left side to Bunker. Bunker on the wing will give it up to Voss, right up to center circle. Chris will put on the floor and give it up to Mewey. Down to the right baseline. Arnaud, cross-court pass left side. Voss for three. A high arcing shot is up and good. Chris Voss hits for three. It's a 4-point Little Cyclone lead with 32 seconds left to go in the period. Down on the other end, Hobo Heinrich make it. Britt Long with a high arcing shot. He gets it to go through, and it's back to a 2-point ball game. Ames High with the ball in the front court with a 2-point advantage. 20 seconds left to go in the period. Bunker drives baseline left, layup up, no good. Rebound to Kelly. Ahead of the front court, right hand of the dribble. He'll go cruising through, can't hit the layup. Rebound Marsden. Got 10 seconds to go in the period. Ames High can be patient. Voss gets caught up in backcourt, now brings it across the half-court line to two. Bunker, baseline jump shot is up. And the Little Cyclones take a 4-point lead. At the end of the first 8 minutes, 20-16 the score. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to KASI. It's a 4-point lead for Ames High as we now enter the second 8 minutes of the night. Here's Greeley driving the lane left, pulls up, high arcing shot, can't get it to go, but a foul up over the back. It was Kyle Roskilly over Nick Litwiller, who just checked into the game for Ames High. On the floor for Little Cyclones, Bunker, Marsden, Mewey, Voss, and Litwiller. Ames High having to go to their bench. Their point guard, starting point guard, James Tays, in foul trouble. We got 2 quick ones called against him. He's had to ride the pine. 1-3-1, full court press. Ames High will try to break. Voss in backward with it. Will do break it with Bunker. He'll go left side to Mewey. Pulls up, jumper on the way. Is up and good. 16-foot floater from the left elbow by David Mewey. That's his first bucket of the ball game. Ames High with the largest lead of 6. Law in the lane. A high arcing shot left it short. Rebound to Mewey. He simply got up and got after that. Voss, front court underneath. Here's Litwiller. Pump fakes and is fouled hard. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on Kurt Greeley. A good pump fake by Litwiller to get Greeley up in the air.
Yeah, both teams are running. I was waiting for this game to slow down a little bit, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Yeah, they put 8 minutes up on the clock, but the first 8 minutes actually took 10 minutes to play. That's pretty good.
Yeah, at that pace, they're going to be out here pretty early. Running the floor like this.
And they're both playing primarily clean basketball. I mean, you've got a veteran crew here. Prongi, Uli Sinich. Cruz here tonight. 23-16, 7-point lead as Litwiller goes 1 out of 2 from the line. Newton will go inside to Derek Law, and it's off of his fingertips out of bounds. That'll be the 5th turnover of the night, committed by the Cardinals. 7:05 left to go in the first half. 7-point lead for Ames, 23-16. Cardinals stay with a full court 2-2-1 press. It's actually a 3-quarter court trap. As Mewey will have it in backcourt, gets rid of it to Voss. Into the front court it goes to Bunker. He'll pull up. Jumper in the lane, no good. Rebound comes underneath to Greeley. He'll throw it ahead to Kelly. He'll drive the lane. Right hand layup, and no good. They're going to call a blocking foul against Chris Voss and count the bucket as Scott Kelly gets it to go through. And it's 23-18. Scott Kelly with 6 points already, and he's been a kamikaze in the lane. Unafraid of contact. The free throw on the way by Kelly is up and good. He does convert the three-point play. He's now got 7. 23-19 to score in favor of the Ames High Little Cyclones. Boston backward will get it to Mewey. They'll get it across the bunker, right of the key. Bunker will shoot it off to Mewey, and Ames High will slow it down. Voss left wing. Now to Mewey, reverse it right side wing to Bunker. Ames High again up 23-19. Bunker with it on the near side wing will bounce it to baseline right to Litwill. He'll try to pass it up top, stolen away by Kelly. Into the front court. Kelly spins right, dishes it back right to Laird, and he has it nearly taken away, holds on to it, will fire a baseline, jump shot and hit it, count the bucket. Britt Long is fouled and will go to the line to try to convert the three-point play. Second against Bunker.
Kelly's coming out.
And a free throw here. Ames High also going to their bench, checking in for the first time tonight. It's going to be Hank Weirson. The free throw on the way is up, no good. Weirson will get the rebound for Ames High. And will set who's out on the floor. Arnaud has it right high post. He'll drive in, kicks it back left, but Arnaud called for a travel. Ames High with the fourth turnover tonight. 23-21 on the floor for Ames High is Voss, Weirson, Arnaud, Mewey, and Litwiller. So kind of a makeshift lineup, if you will, for the Ames High Little Cyclones. Greeley will have it left side wing. He'll drive along the baseline, goes up right-hand layup, up, no good. Rebound to Arnaud. Austin up and running. 3-on-2 opportunity. Arnaud drives, dishes right. Mewey layup, no good. Arnaud rebound, putback is there. That ends a 6-0 run put together by Newton. 25-21 Little Cyclones. 5:35 to go in the first half. Here's Hobo Heinrich. He'll hit the layup after a great feed from Kelly. Ames High will toss it ahead of the front court and will turn it right back over. 2-point ball game, 25-23, 5:20. And Ross Marsden back into the game. He's got 10 so far. Nick Litwiller is out. Newton will play it around right side wing to Greeley. He'll throw it left wing. Off to Britt Long. Now to Derek Law. He'll drive in, floating right-hand jumper. No good. Rebound tipped up. Kurt Greeley has it for Newton. He'll go back left to Britt Long. He'll fire for three from the wing. It's up. No good. Rebound comes down to the lane. And it's tied up. Jump ball possession in favor of the Ames High Little Cyclones. With 5 minutes to go in the first half, it's 25-23. Little Cyclones by 2.
One thing you have to say about Law and Terry is neither of them are afraid to take the hoop.
Yeah, really getting after it. Ames High will skip it across with a bounce pass. Here's Mewey, pull-up jumper. Good from the left side with the baseline to the left by David Mewey. His fourth point of the night, 27-23. Little Cyclones by 4. Newton will work it on the half court. Greeley spots up right side jump shot. Good from 16 feet away from the right elbow by Kurt Greeley. His fourth point, 27-25. Little Cyclones lead down to 2. Arnaud kicks it left. Here's Voss for 3. It's up, no good. Rebound tipped out, and Kelly's got it for Newton. And he's going to be called for a travel. Hank Weirson got in his way, and Kelly was called for the walk.
That's a tough play to get called for on travel. Obviously, he traveled there, but he's just trying to get it out of the inside there.
Hank Weirson will go baseline left. Arnaud spots up. Jumper from 14 out there. Rebounded Derek Law on the weak side. And the Cardinals up running with opportunity to tie it or take the lead with a 3. Law will fire the 3. It's up. No good from the right wing. Rebound to Arnaud. He'll play it ahead to Vaughn. He'll shoot it down to Marston underneath the hoop. Right hand. Right out to the right side. Great feed from Chris Voss. Marston with his 10th point of the night, or 12th. 29-25, Little Cyclones down on the other end. It'll be a charge called against Derek Law as David Mewey took one to the team. Law seems like he's a little winded.
Offensive foul on Derek Law, his first.
What the call was,
Team screens.
Newton will go back to the bench, checking in with Tanner Neath. He'll be in for the first time, and James Tay is also into the contest for the first time for Ames High. Little Cyclones break the full court press. Ames High will hold on to it. They'll set up the offense. Chris Voss at the point.
He'll dribble it over the far side wing, cross-court pass to the right to James Tays. He's quickly covered up. I think they know who he is out on the floor. We'll go to Marston, high post, right side, jumper from 16 up, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Greeley will get it for Newton. And here come the Cardinals into the front court with the right hand. Greeley backing in, spinning left, kicks it back out, long for three. It's up off the mark. Rebound fought for, and Arnaud's got it for Ames High.
Arnaud's doing a good job on the board. He's listed at 6'3", but he feels like he's pretty much like 6'6".
He's really been getting after it. Ames High again will work it around the perimeter. Boss will go to the foul line. Here's Arnaud, left corner. Mewey, a 19-footer is up. Can't get it to fall. Rebound to Hobel-Heinrich of Newton. Still a 4-point ball game. Newton down, but with the ball. Driving in his knee. Left-hand layup, no good. Marston with a rebound, and he's fouled by Neef. That'll be the fourth team foul called against, make it the fifth called against Newton. 2:36 to play in the first half. Again, Ames High by 4. Trey Flees, BJ Shaven along with you here tonight at Ames High Gymnasium, bringing you this Iowa Conference matchup. Into the front court, Arnaud has it, and he has it kicked back and backcourt by Kirk Greeley. Ames High will pick it up for Lust for the wear. Now they'll work it ahead, Arnaud into the front court. He'll run it to the middle on the dribble. Now to Marston, to Tays. Dribble left side, fire up a three from the top of the key. It's up, in and out, not there. Rebound to Greeley. And here come the Cardinals. Greeley will bring it ahead into the front court with the right hand on the dribble. Will shoot it right. Hobel-Heinrich backing in, spinning right, and hits a turnaround jump shot from the baseline to the right. Newton back within two, 29-27. Little Cyclones just can't run away. Here's Mewey along the right side wing. We'll give it up to Tays, center circle. Now works it left to Voss. He'll fire up a long three. It's up. It's an air ball. Rebound saved in by Arnaud to Mewey. Left-hand layup not there from the right side, and the rebound to Greeley. He'll run it ahead of the front court. Greeley driving in, cut off now to Kelly, and he'll have it stolen away by Arnaud, and he's fouled. Arnaud gave Hobel-Heinrich a vicious left elbow unintentionally, and it dropped Hobel-Heinrich to the ground. 29-27, 1:28 to go in the first half. Everybody's getting to work out there tonight. Players, the officials.
Well, they're going to the bench quite a bit to keep this pace up. It seems like Ames, you think Ames is going to pull away at some point. Newton.
Tays will get it into Chris Voss in backcourt. Again, Newton will stick with the 2-2-1 full court pressure. Mewey has it center ring, still in backcourt. Now will dribble it across. Avoids the double team and gets it off to Chris Voss. Cardinals will have it. They'll go up high to Marston. Now left wing to Mewey. To Voss. Back right it goes to Tays. Ames High working some clock now with his offensive possession. Here's Tays. Ames High will swing it around. Inside of a minute to play and a half. Here's Tays. Baseline to the right. Quickly covered up in a double team. Now they get it off to Marston. Newton sticking with a 2-3 matchup zone. Now to Marston, right high post, down to the left corner, Mewey. Back to Voss. Ames High again, just really milking the clock with this possession. With a 2-point lead. No rush right now. Tays will have it along the near side wing. I mean, they've been working it in and out. Why rush it now, right?
Yeah, I'm surprised Ames had the ball over a minute left. I was kind of surprised that they're holding it for the last shot. I guess it is a small move. You want to try to get in the locker room up 4 or 5.
And as fast as pace as this game has been, maybe when you do more of these, every possession will count. Yep. Now we're inside of 10 seconds to go in the period. Now Voss will dribble it over the far left side of the court. Cross pass to the right side. Here's Tays fighting for his shot. He'll fire up a three. It's off the mark. Rebounded Derek Law, and that will be the end of the first half. 29-27. After a blistering offensive
combined to perform a routine with combined jazz, hip-hop, and kick technique. This routine was learned at Advanced Point in Minneapolis when the team was there to perform 2 of their skate routines at a Minnesota Timberwolves game. The team was coached by Sarah Bucks, and now the Ames High drill team.
update, Ryan Cadis will probably miss most of the second half. He's out with a bad ankle. He went into the locker room partway through the first half. And then, of course, Jordan Gilmore not suited up tonight. He's home ill. Jordan, get better. Little Cyclones again up by 2. They'll go inside with Derek Law as Newton has the ball, and Law pushed from behind as soon as the ball got entered the block left side by Bunker. We'll check that. Make it on David Mewey. That will be his first. On the floor, Mewey, Bunker, Tays, Marsden, and Arnaud. Inside, Law, turn-on jumpers, up and good. And we're tied up at 29 on the inbounds pass. From underneath the hoop, Kelly found Law. And the Little Cyclones will have the ball. They'll reverse it around the near side wing to Mewey. They'll go to the baseline left to Marsden. Inside block, layup, good by Arnaud. It wasn't covered up. Arnaud's got 6 points, 31-29. Little Cyclones by 2. 7:18 to go into the third period. Just getting the second half started. Ames High's largest lead of 7 has been erased. Here's Derek Law driving in the lane with the right hand. The floater up, no good. Law with his own rebound. He'll dish it left, and the putback shot up and in by Kyle Roskilly as he hits it from the left block, and we're tied up at 31. 7 minutes now left to go in the third period. Ames High in the front court. They'll find Bunker. Block right side. Layup is up, no good. Rebound to Bunker in the lane. His right hand jumper is up and good. As Eric Bunker gets his own rebound and gets his own putback. Ames High still the 2-point lead at 33-31. Newton with the ball on the other end. Here's Greeley. He'll go to the inside. Ball deflected away. It's loose and tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Ames High. Newton will hold on to it along the near sideline.
This is a much different game than we had earlier when Ames beat him by 25, 30 points, something like that. Newton's really fighting in there, keeping it in a good game.
Derek Law misses a little jump shot in the lane, and Ames High gets the rebound. Still a 2-point lead for Ames. As the Little Cyclones slowly walk it ahead, they'll go inside, and Marsden ball tipped and deflected away. A steal by Greeley. He'll bring it ahead with the right hand on the dribble into the front court. Dishes it left to Law. Just left of the key. Law will put it on the floor, now fires it right. Ames High with a man-to-man defense. Here's Kelly. Circles it back left. Greeley for 3. It's up, no good. Rebound to David Mewey. And Ames High will get the ball back in a 2-point lead at 33-31. Here's Tays at the point. He'll dish it left to Mewey on the wing. Mewey to Marsden, left corner. Ames High will play it to the middle of the Bunker, and he has it knocked away from behind him and stolen. Newton back with the ball. Law drives the lane. Right-hand reverse layup. Up, no good. Rebound to Arnaud. Law just left it short. And the Ames High Little Cyclones will have the ball back and still a 2-point lead. They go inside Marsden, right block, posting up strong, and he'll put it up and in. Curving to the top of Adam Hobel-Heinrich. Marsden with his 14th point of the night. 35-31, Little Cyclones by 4.
I think if you're the Little Cyclones, you got to keep feeding it to Marsden down there. He's outsizing everybody. At least 4 inches taller than that. 4 or 5 inches taller than that's all guess.
Here's Kelly with it outside, guarded by Bunker. He'll bounce it off to Roskilly. He'll go inside the Law. Ball deflected up and stolen away by Ames High. First turnover of the late half by Newton. 5 minutes to go in the third period. Ames High with a 4-point lead. Bunker along the near side wing. Cross-court pass to the right. It goes to Mewey. Inside to Marsden. Ball deflected up and stolen away by Newton. Ames has turned over 3 times here in the second half. Here's Greeley. On the drive, cut off by Marsden. They'll go inside to Arnaud and stolen away by Arnaud as they try to hit Hobel-Heinrich. Ames into the front court. Mewey, layup, good. Great feed from Tays to find Mewey. 6th point of the night for Mewey. And it's a 37-31 lead for the Cyclones, and Mike Moran wants a timeout for Newton. Ames High is up and running. A 30-second timeout taken by Newton. It is Tays, Bunker, Mewey, Marsden, and Arnaud. Kelly will work it over to the far side of the court. Left hand on the dribble. Will go to the inside, and Tays will pick off the pass. Another turnover by the Cardinals. They're third in the second half. Arnaud in the front court has it stripped away, and it's knocked out of bounds by Newton. Ames High still getting up and down the floor. Tays, the baseball player, really feeding that pass on a needle. As he finds his teammates, Tays will inbound it, baseline left side underneath the hoop. They'll get it to Marsden. Now to the wing, it goes to Mewey. Inside to Marsden, left block, turn-on jumper, up and good as he spun to his right hard on the left block. Marsden now with 16, 39-31, Ames, their largest lead. A 3 by Law, not there. Rebound to Arnaud, and here comes Ames High. Down the floor, right to the left.
Arnaud, top of the circle, throws it left to Bunker. He'll look to drive in. Tays, top of the circle for three. It's up good! A three-pointer by James Tays. His first bucket of the ball game. The Little Cyclones have their largest lead at 11 with 3:44 to go in the third period. Newton is really tired. They want a full timeout. We'll be back. Back into action, 42-31 Little Cyclones. Newton with the ball. Here's Long with a three, and he'll get it from the left corner. The Cardinals, Britt Long with his first triple of the night, 42-34. Little Cyclones with the lead and the ball. Arnaud will have it in backwood, shoots it across into the front court. Here's Tays, foul line, jumpers up, left and short. Rebound, tipped around, and it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Ames High. And Newton will get it back. Boy, lots of hustle there by Austin Arnaud, diving all over the place and deflecting the ball out of bounds. Newton with it front court right side. Here's Long to Kelly. Ames High's transition defense has really picked up. Hobo Heinrich will go to the right to Britt Long. He'll put it on the floor with the right hand, works it from the wing. Now up top it goes to Kelly. He'll drive it right into the lane, and a foul committed by Bunker as he tried to stick with Kelly, and that will be the third personal foul called against Eric Bunker. 2:59 to go in the third period. Ames High up by 8, 42-34. Now bring from the baseline to the right. They'll get it out to Kelly, right side of the key. Now to Long. Reverse it left side, it goes to Greeley. Pulls up left side from the elbow. Bank shot up, no good. Rebound, flat corner, comes down to Ames High. Mewey came away with it. He'll outlet it ahead to Voss, and here we go. Voss left side of the court on the wing. Out of the 2-3 zone, Ames High will work against it. They'll go inside to Marsden. He can't handle the pass from Arnaud from the high post to the low post. And Ames High will turn it over. 9th turnover of the game for Ames.
That was a good foul.
That is Greeley with a pull-up jump shot. He can't get it to fall from 16 feet. And the rebound to James Tays. 2:13 to go in the third period. Ames High with a 42-34 lead. They go inside to Marston. Ball deflected away, and it's picked up by the Cardinals. Tanner Neef into the contest, came up with it. Here's Kelly, top of the circle. They'll go left of the key. As driving in is Greeley. Out of the block left side. Neef, turn on jumpers up, no good. Rebound box out there by Mewey. And he'll get it ahead to Tays. Ames High hasn't scored for a little while now. Turn it over last couple of possessions and missed a shot. Here's Mewey for three, left wing. It's up, no good. Rebound. Put back is there by Marston. He came crashing into the top of the key. Marston now with 18, 44-34. Little Cyclones by 10. Here's Kelly. He'll shoot it off to the right side to Neef. He'll drive in. Out of the foul line to Hobo Heinrich. To Kelly. To Greeley. Left high post. He'll drive it into the right hand. Goes up. Tough shot. No good. Rebound comes down to Arnaud. He'll outlet it ahead. Voss. Bounce pass right side. Here's Tays. He'll slow it down. And they'll give it up to Voss with 1:05 to go in the third period. Driving in is Mewey. Has a shot tied up in the midair. Jump ball called. Hobo Heinrich really tied him up. The first time is Randy Storbeck. And Kyle Roskilly is into the game again. Ames High's inbounds pass deflected away, and the Little Cyclones turn it over for the 6th time. 44-34, Ames High by 10. Down to the corner right side. Here's Kelly on the drive. Pulls up, block right side. He'll bank it home. Scott Kelly with his 9th point, 44-36. Newton with 43 seconds left to go in the third period. Here's Voss into the front court. He'll try to dish it left, and it's stolen away by the Cardinals. Storbeck came up with a steal. Newton down by 8. Roskilly in the corner left side has it deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Arnaud, who tried to steal it away. Then the Cardinals will play it in left corner with 31 seconds left to go in the third period. Cardinals will get it into Kelly. On the wing, out of the foul line, Greeley, turn-on jumpers, up and good. From 15 feet away, Greeley hits the jumper, and it's a 6-point ball game. Ames High's 12-point lead cut in half with 18 seconds left to go in the third period. And now they're going to call a jump ball as Tames is tied up by Kelly. Boy, Ames is just committing a lot of turnovers, 8 here in the third period. Really cranking up the defensive pressure for a team that looked tired just a moment ago.
Yeah, it looked like he called the timeout at the right time. I almost thought Ames was going to run him into the ground here.
Cardinals could hope for one, down to 7 seconds here in the period. Down by 6, here's Greeley, works baseline to the right against Marston. He'll look to give it up, goes to the baseline right side, and it's Arnott who will pick it up, and that will be the end of the third period. Ames High with a 44-38 lead. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to KSI.
Not a bad call. Oh, they're over there.
44-38. We're ready for the final 8 minutes of play. Ames High with the lead over the Newton Cardinals. On the floor, it'll be David Mewey along with James Tays, Austin Arnott, and Eric Bunker. Again, Ames High trying to play through some injuries and the flu tonight to pick up a victory in Iowa Conference play. Here's Arnott, left side of the key. Will give it up to Bunker. Now to Tays, right near the center ring. Tays will shoot it left as they get it around the perimeter against the 2-3 zone. Tays thought about squaring up. Now throw it to the corner right side. Bunker for three. It's up good. A three-pointer by Eric Bunker. His 5th point of the night. 47-38 Little Cyclones. Their lead grows to 9. Largest was at 12. Newton had it down to 6 a moment ago. Driving in, Roskilly. He's fouled hard from behind by Tays, and that will be his 3rd. Roskilly on the drive just got ahead of the defense. Tays late in reacting, and Roskilly will go to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls on Mewey, his 2nd. Kyle Roskilly shooting 2.
Putting 7 points. Going in for Gilmore. He has a
Check that, make it Mewey, who's got his 2nd personal. The free throw on the way by Roskilly is up and good, and he's got now 9 in the game. A little bit above his average. The next free throw by Roskilly is up and good. Hits them both. In fact, on the night, he's 4 out of 5. 47-40. Little Cyclones by 7. Ames High and backcourt. They'll shoot it left as they get it off to Bunker. Bunker, near side wing, will get it off to Arnott at the foul line. He'll pull up 14-footer in the lane, is up, no good. Rebound tipped up. Mewey's got it. Pump fakes, goes over the left hand, can't get it to fall, but he's fouled. And David Mewey will go to the line to try to can 2 free throws here. It's just the first team foul, the first team foul of the late half against Newton. Roskilly will pick up his 2nd for the game. Free throw by Mewey is up and good. That's his 7th point of the night. Next free throw up and good. So Mewey will hit them both. 49-40. Little Cyclones by 9. 7 minutes to go. Here's Kelly in the lane. A running, floating jump shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to James Tays. He's cut up in backcourt in a double team. Now we shoot it off to Bunker. Eric across the half-court line has to call a timeout, otherwise he might lose the possession. It'll be a 30-second timeout. And Newton trying to pressure this one all the way across for A. Time might also milk the clock too of this 9-point lead. It started out to be a track meet. Ames had 20 points after the first period. But both teams have settled down with the transition defense, really getting back well. Tays way out front will give it off to Mewey. Now James will get it back and he'll work it near the center ring. To Bunker, back to Tays. To Arnott. Ames High will play it around the perimeter against this 2-3 zone. Arnott will drive in, tries to force it off to Marston. It's deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Ames. And Newton will get it back on the turnover. That is the 9th turnover of the 2nd half by Ames High. Little Cyclones have really not helped out their own cause.
No, they haven't. Although both teams are committing quite a few. Oh, yeah, you got kind of even in the turnover category. I guess second half a few more.
Greeley into the baseline left side. He'll drive the hoop. Tries to go to reverse layup. Can't hit it. Rebound to Arnott. Austin gets the board and will give it off to Tays. And the Little Cyclones up by 9. Ames High being very patient now offensively as they try to work against this 2-3 matchup zone. Arnott in the lane will fire for 14-foot jump shot and hit it. Arnott with his 8th point of the night, 51-40. Little Cyclones by 11. Here's Kelly on the drive. Drives it with the right hand. Shot rejected away by Marsden. He'll outlet it ahead to Bunker. Left side it goes to Tays. He'll drive baseline left, fires up a floating shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebound comes down to Roskilly. 2-on-1 opportunity for Newton. Roskilly drives a lane, layup up, no good. Rebound to Bunker. And Bunker fouled from behind by Kelly. That'll be Scott Kelly's first foul, the 2nd team foul against Newton with 5:16 left to go in the game. 51-40. Little Cyclones by 11.
You see a lot of players on their knees trying to grab some oxygen.
Which is understandable. Both these teams up and down the court all night. Never thought I'd been crack.
And Ames High will turn it over as Law strips it away from Tays. 10th turnover of the second half by Ames High. Here's Law in the lane. Running, floating, right-hand shot, no good from 12. Gets his own rebound. Put back not there, off the glass too strong. And the rebound to James Tays. Ames High into the front court. With it is Bunker. He'll shoot it over to the right to Tays. Now to Muey, to Arnaud. He'll have it at the foul line. Jump shot from 14 is up, no good. Rebound Bunker. Put back is there. Now we've got an official's timeout as Scott Kelly might have got a thumb to the eye. Bunker now is, and Kelly will be okay. It's not a good feeling when you have that, but he'll remain in the game. Ames High with the largest lead of 13. It comes with 4:30 now left to go in the game. 53-40 Little Cyclones. Kelly will toss it left, driving in. Jump shot by Neef, no good. Rebound, Foghorn, it comes down to Bunker. Ames High will get it back, plus Newton has really gone cold from the field tray, and that's really hurt them as well.
Yeah, they have. What turned into 2 points at halftime is turned into 13. Mostly
Arnaud with a beautiful layup on the other end with a left hand. That's his 10th point of the night. Ames High now up by 15. Law will cross over, drives the lane, right hand layup, up, no good. Rebound to Marsden. Now to Tays. Front court right side with the right hand on the dribble. Tays will bring it out to the near the center ring. Now to Bunker. Back to Arnaud. They shoot it back to Tays. Way out front. Newton switching up. It looks to 3-2 zone defense. Here's a jumper rejected away. Muey gets his own putback and he hits a fadeaway. Follow-up shot from the left block. 57-40 Little Cyclones by 17. Now the route is on. Greeley underneath right block, working against Marston. Spins left and he's fouled by Arnaud. Austin Arnaud will pick up his first, which is kind of a rarity for him to have just one foul at this point in the game. 14th tonight. He's been pretty clean.
Yeah, he's doing a good job down there as well, too. I mean, he's been really aggressive, but he's not getting the fouls.
Newton will play it in, and now there's a foul called against Tays. He was bumping and grinding with the guy who got the ball in Britt Long, and that will be the 15th foul called against Ames High. Now Chris Voss will come off the bench. He'll check in for James Tays. Austin Arnaud looks like he could really use a breather.
Yeah, I think he's trying to figure the first down. Trying to get a little breather there with up 17. This probably wouldn't be a bad time for him.
Here's Kelly, left side of the wing, drives in, floating right-hand jumper, good from 16 feet away from the left baseline by Scott Kelly. He's now got 11, 57-42. Ames High up by 15. The bounce pass it right to the Little Cyclones as they break the pressure. They go to the foul line to Arnaud, left corner. Bunker for 3. It's up, no good. Rebound goes to Kelly on the weak side. Check that, make it Randy Storbeck. And here come the Newton Cardinals, down by 15 with 2:50 remaining. Kelly will have it on the near side wing. Gives it up to Long. They work baseline on Voss. Pull-up jumpers up, no good. Rebound to Arnaud. Austin picks up the loose ball, and here come the Little Cyclones. Into the front court left side, it goes to Bunker. Ames High will play it way out front. Muey will have it far side wing. He'll put on the floor and will bounce it up to Voss. 2:25 to go. Again, Ames High up by 15. The ball kicked away as Voss tried to skip it off to his right. And now Newton with a 30-second timeout. We'll hold it right here and try this one. But that loss might have given him a wake-up call. Plus, you figure in the injuries and the flu, and Ames High is doing okay. Little Cyclones will play it around the perimeter. Here's Muey to Tays, right at the center ring. And he'll give it up to Muey. Right side wing. Muey has it nearly taken away. Now he's caught up on the floor, and he'll call for a timeout.
30-second timeout call.
It'll be a 30-second timeout charged to Ames High. Comes with 2:03 remaining in the game. 15:30 KSI. Again, 2:03 to play. Ames High up by 15. They've got the ball inbound with Muey. He'll get it off to Arnaud. And Muey will have it right back to Tays. Down to the block right side to Marston. He'll kick it back out. Now to the corner to Marston. Now to Tays. Newton will extend the 2-3 matchup zone. Now here's Arnaud. He'll fire for 17-footer left all alone, and he'll can it. A swish by Austin Arnaud from straight up with a basket, 59-42. Little Cyclones rolling with 90 seconds to play. Here's Thorbeck, and he's pushed from behind by Bunker, who will pick up his fourth personal. 1:28 to go, 59-42.
Fouls on Bunker, his fourth.
And Newton will play it in baseline to the left. Reed Wilson will toss it in for the Cardinals. Slaps it, holds it about chest high as he'll get it in to store back into the right corner. He'll throw it top of the key. Wilson will fire up a three. It's up, no good. Rebound to Storbeck. He'll spot up and take a jumper from the right elbow. Can't get at the ball. Rebound to Mewey. 1:15 to play. Mewey in backcourt will bring it across into the front court. Left hand on the dribble. Tries to bounce it down to the corner, and it's knocked out of bounds by Wilson. Of Newton, and Ames High will hold on to the ball. 1:10 to play. 59-42. Ames High will get it in. Mewey to Arnaud. Now left corner, it goes to Bunker. Now to Mewey, to Arnaud right at the foul line. And it looks like we've got a foul, a reaching foul committed by Newton. And this one goes against Kelly. That'll be his third team foul against Newton. That's a saving grace for us, I think, a little bit, Trey. Think about it. Newton not fouling their way into the bonus. You're listening to Ames High basketball here on KASI. In a blowout game now, Ames High taking control of this one partway through the third period after it was a 2-point ball game at halftime. 59-42, Little Cyclones. There's the fourth team foul as Arnaud had the ball at the foul line. He's pushed from behind by Wilson. That'll be his first. And now Ames High will clear out their bench. Hank Weirson into the game. Also checking in for the first time tonight for Ames High will be Brandon Seidels. And also into the game, Josh Beckman. And Newton also cleaning out their bench as well. 42 seconds to go. Ames High with a 17-point lead.
Brian Larson checks in for Ames.
Brian Larson now into the contest. Tays will play it in, baseline to the left. Tays will bounce it in as they get into the right side. Layup done by Beckham. Beckman answers from the left block, and he'll go to the line to try to convert the three-point play. So great pass from Tays to Josh Beckman, who just checked into the game, and Beckman trying to convert the three-point play. Now Tays will come out. Chris Voss will be back in his place. Ames High has played their entire bench. It's been a little not so much deep tonight because of the injuries and illness. Inside, Newton will have it. A jumper on the way is up, no good, but Josh Meredith will go to the line as he's fouled on the play. 61-42 your score. Ames High sophomores earlier tonight victorious as they knocked off Newton 60-51. Meredith's first free throw is up and good. 61-43 now. The next free throw is up and good. Make it a 19-point ball game. A little closer than that, 17 again. And 16. Okay, I'll get my numbers right one of these days. 25 seconds to play. Ames High with the ball. We'll toss around Larson. Beckman, jumper, banked up, no good. Rebound underneath comes to the Cardinals. As they'll clear it out with Winningham. Now down to 10 seconds to play in the game. 61-44. Newton with the ball right. They'll switch it back out. Meredith on the drive. Pulls up, jumpers up, left it short, no good. Rebound to Larson. And he'll fire up the half-court shot at the horn, and that will be it. Ames High wins it 61-44 over the Newton Cardinals. So Ames High victory.